Hello Aquarius, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot read is naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can, using this plain deck to bring in the star sign, or the type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. Okay, it is a general read, it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't panic too much. Not every tarot read can resonate with the viewer, and the next one might. So still subscribe, also share it out, because if you're watching something, if you've been drawn into something, my tarot read or anyone else's, but it's not resonating, maybe you're being used as a messenger by the universe. So share it. Okay, let's crack on with this. We are doing a read on the Ace of Cups, which you had in the last All Signs overview I done. The Ace of Cups is all about love, love to be given, love yet to be given, recently given love, new love, basically, new love, a new start in love, even possibly an old person you're with, but new love with them. We got the Two of Swords to go with that. This new love, which has been offered somehow, is creating a difficult choice to have to be sorted out. And the Knight of Pentacles is a suggestion that you kind of knew it was always coming. Perhaps someone you know has suggested, keeps staring at you from over your work cubicle or wherever you work. Sort of, you just sort of know. You had that intuitive feeling that, yeah, sooner or later they're going to ask you out. And, well, with the Knight of Pentacles, it seems to be we're at that time. Okay. We have got the Two of Hearts, which is quite a bit younger water sign, maybe up to about 10, 12 years younger. Just here, we're going to deal with the energies of the connection. It's probably going to be love. Just here, we're going to deal with the energies of the air sign, water sign. Why do I keep calling them air signs? All my reads for the last 5 or 6 reads, I've been calling them an air sign, no matter what energy comes out there. Just down here is the overall outcome of the read the universe is hoping for. I say hoping for because we can get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will. Okay, last card which will be coming out will be the one that goes underneath that Two of Hearts. That will be the overall energy of the read, and it's coming from the bottom of the deck. So it's kind of like a little bit of what the universe, or what you don't know coming from the universe, what's hidden from you. And what's hidden from you is the Six of Wands. The overall energy of this read is the Six of Wands. It's a victory, okay? Or at the very least, the recognition for one's hard work. Okay. Ooh, so we have the Devil as the main energy of the connection. It's an obsession type energy. It's being bound to something you don't particularly want to be bound to. No one wants to be bound to the devil in any way, shape or form. It could be a toxicity involved in it as well. Obviously, there is an age gap difference. Some people frown upon 10, 12 years difference. Yes, a lot of it does depend on how big or where the age gap appears. A lot of it also depends on if one party, the chasing party, shall we say, is, I don't know, from a less well-to-do background, and the other one's quite rich, and then they start getting like labelled with then gold digger. That would be that toxic energy as well. Now, I'm not saying that they are a gold digger, and I'm not saying that there is a problem with the age gap. That could be a physical age gap, that could be a mental age gap, that could even be a spiritual age gap. You've been on this planet many more times than they have. But there's some sort of toxicity connected to this connection, and there is also something bound. You're bound, someone's bound to something they don't want to be bound to. It could be someone's already in a relationship. It could be, I don't know, your friend groups don't like each other, okay? Anything like that. So this is leaving this water sign up in their head. Okay, this is probably why we had a Knight of Pentacles coming out. It's been a long time coming. It's an inevitability. We all, everyone who has eyes can see that sooner or later this person is going to do it. But they're still up in their head. They're still overthinking it. They're still a little bit anxious about actually taking that next step and formally asking you. And the Seven of Swords is the overall outcome. Okay, so if they are coming in to ask you, it's going to be on a sneaky level, if that makes sense. They're going to try to fly under the radar, not be noticed by anyone when they do it. They're going to possibly catch you in a place where they know that you will be alone. So it's just you and them. Possibly you might find them waiting outside your house one day when you come back from, I don't know, a night out or something like that. But whatever it is, it's going to be a little creepy, to say the least, I feel, off that Seven of Swords. Okay. It could also be literally they are going to rob themselves of the opportunity. Okay. Or possibly rob you of the opportunity. They may never come. Okay. So that was a quick shuffle for that. We might as well go straight into it with the clarifiers. The Ace of Swords, a clarifying truth, the victory, and the heartbreak, and the Devil again. Oh, wow, we're literally sandwiching all this with the toxic energy again. Okay, so there is a truth. They are going to come forth. They're going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you how they feel, if they actually get to that point. If they get to that point, they'll tell you how they feel. They would tell you all the pros and all the cons. They've been sitting there for a long time working all this out. That would be this Devil, either side of this. It's going to be, yes, I know you're attached to someone, but I also know that they treat you like a bit of muck and you don't really love them. Or that's what they assume, something like that. It is forward movement with that Chariot. They're going to come charging in quite quick with this. And there will be a victory to a certain point, even if you say no, even if this can't get off the ground because of whatever someone is bound to, whatever toxicity is around it. Yeah, thanks, but you're only 20, something like that. Yeah. It's going to make you think differently, or whoever's in the toxic relationship. Okay, whoever's receiving this truth will then start to think differently, will start to I don't know, just possibly start changing their lives, realizing that perhaps what they do have is actually toxic. The Three of Swords is all about sort of like pain and suffering. It will cause pain and suffering. The pain and suffering will be between you, your victory, and your new way of thinking, and what you already have, what you're trapped with. That will start causing you more pain and suffering than it ever has in the past, because you've got this new idea formulating in your head, this victorious, I can get away from it. Okay, and the victory is right in the middle of that little spread there. Shall we see what's driving this, what's crossing this Devil? It is the Judgment card. Now, normally I would say this could be a person coming back from the past to affect your present, but I actually feel it's more of a concept coming back from the past. You've been not in this exact position before, but you've been in a position where you thought, I have to get away from this. This is not healthy for me. I have to break these chains. And somehow, the Devil being the devil it is, you've been taught into staying. You've been calmed down. You've been brought around. You've been subdued. But it's coming round again. It's something from the past, a way of thinking. Possibly this could be, well, they're younger, so it could be like a sibling of a friend who has talked to you in the past about it. Okay, bear in mind that they're younger. They might be 40, you might be 50. Hell, you might even be 60. Yeah, it might be love they're giving you on a platonic level. They love you like a big brother or a big sister, and they're trying to help you like little siblings try to do, but often it falls on stony ground. Right, okay, so let's try the Nine of Swords. Let's try the Nine of Swords. Let's get the Nine of Swords, and there we go. A little bit of a puke from the universe there. Okay, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and have I got room for 6 cards on there? If I tweak them over like that, yeah, possibly. The Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, and is that on? Just about. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is the energy coming from this younger water sign. They're overthinking. Well, what are they overthinking? What are they pacing the kitchen in the middle of the night for? Why are they feeling anxious and things? Because they have information that you don't know about. The Moon. Keeping things in the dark, being kept in the dark, causing fears. They do have a little bit of fear where this could all go. But the Wheel of Fortune is right next to the Moon. Whatever they have been in with this, I'll keep it to myself. It's nothing to do with me, really. That energy is changing. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's moving on from that to me. Maybe I should talk about them, which then talk to them about it, which then leads to the Hermit. They're hunting around, looking within their soul for answers, looking for signs from the universe, looking for anything which can guide them in the right direction. The right direction they appear to be being guided into is communication. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is all about communications of emotions, love, feelings, and the like. The Queen of Cups is a very empathic energy. They sort of understand how other people feel. They feel other people's pain. Yeah. You know, when you see someone get hit in the nuts and you go, ooh, it's kind of like that. The Hierophant is, well, it can be a commitment card. It can be that they've talked to someone who they see as like a guru, someone who may be knowledgeable on the situation, paying a priest in this particular case on the card, but it could be like, again, an older sibling, a parent, an uncle, an aunt, something like that. Or with the Knight of Swords coming out at the end, that is the culmination of all this, is what they're going to do. They are going to come charging in with that Ace of Swords, which is there, and tell you about it all. Okay? I still feel there is something a little creepy. I still think it's creepy. Shall we see what's crossing that Nine of Swords? What's crossing the Nine of Swords is the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Well, I don't think they are left out in the cold. I think they feel that you are left out in the cold. Something has gone on without your knowledge, something you are bound to, something that you are stuck in, okay? But something else has gone on and you've been kept in the dark about it, but they know about it and they may be coming in to tell you about it. Okay, so they're feeling that you shouldn't be left out in the cold. You should be in on this at the very least. If you're bound to the devil, well, why not at least enjoy the warmth what comes from it? I don't mean emotionally. Right, okay, so we got the Three of Diamonds. It's the Three of Diamonds, apparently. And strangely enough, in my deck, that would equate to the Three of Diamonds. Okay, but that's another thing I'd have to explain in another video at some point. We got the Three of Pentacles. We got the Page of Cups. We got the Four of Cups. And we got the Lovers coming right out at the end. Okay, so the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is all about like theft, being sneaky, stalking, things like that. The Three of Pentacles is wanting to work with someone on something. So perhaps there is you and this water sign are going to start working together. And that whole Seven of Swords it's going to be kind of sneaky. You're bound to something, so working with someone else could be going against them, which could be picked up by the universe as sneaky. You could be formulating plans to get away from this person. Now imagine this person abuses you. Okay, maybe you don't have to imagine that, but imagine they abuse you and you've tried getting her out of harm's way time and time again, but you've never got that place to go. You've never got that safe haven. Okay, now perhaps this younger water sign is just saying, no, I'm having none of that. Come live here, move in, bring the kids, it'll all be fine. Yeah, between me and my family, we'll keep you safe. Okay, now you formulate a plan to make this. The next time your abuser is out at the pub getting drunk or out at a club partying, doing whatever they do, while you're stuck at home looking after the kids, chained to the kitchen sink, water sign comes in, unlocks your manacles, whisks you and the kids away. If you've got kids, you don't have to have kids. I'm just using it as an example. It makes it a little bit more extreme, doesn't it? Yeah, most people in abusive relationships sometimes are trapped into those relationships only because they have children. Whisk you away to the little safe haven. Now, all that will be picked up by the universe as something sneaky. Yes, the Seven of Swords in this particular case could be a really good thing. You're sneaking away from someone who abuses you, but the universe is still picking it up as you are sneaking away. Okay. So you want to work with someone, or you will be working with someone on this. It is someone younger, the Page of Cups, and it's someone who has love for you, which I believe is this younger air sign, water sign over there. The Four of Cups is like a dreamy energy. It's a dreamy energy of doing nothing. It's something you have dreamt about for a long time, but never actually acted upon. Kind of a little bit like the Star. The Star is like your dreams, your wishes, your manifestations. This is just your dreams. You've dreamed about this day. You've dreamed about escaping, but you've never actually taken action on it, because the other thing the Four of Cups is a cup of inaction. Okay, the Lovers at the end. Well, this is the universe's choice. The universe is actually trying to get you away from this person because it has bigger, better plans for you, and that person has done what they were originally meant to do. They were meant to teach you some sort of karmic lesson from a previous lifetime. Yes, I know that is really unfair, but that's the way the universe works. But you were never meant to stay there that long. You were never meant to stay there to the point you felt bound to it. Okay, and so the universe is now taking action again to get you out of it. Okay, what's crossing this Seven of Swords is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is it's almost like a politician. I wouldn't say a diplomat, it's a politician. They tend to promise a lot which you will never get. They tend to have two faces on. In your case, they might be acting like butter wouldn't melt in their mouth. They're sweet, they're innocent, they are this lovely, adorable Page of Cups down there. But the side you've never seen of them is the fact that they also grab people in dark alleys and beat them to a pulp because they hurt someone they love. Yeah? It's there's two-sided. And again, this is the Queen of Pentacles is, I would say, no, it's the Queen of Wands. I will say the Queen of Wands is actually this water sign. This is a little warning as well. It's crossing the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is pretty much like sneaking around, someone who steals from you, someone who lies to you, all things capable by the Queen of Wands. It's don't literally trap yourself from one toxic energy into another. Okay, so play it carefully. Possibly this is the lifeline you've been needing, but don't then start relying upon that lifeline. Don't then become dependent on that. Okay, so that is your read, Aquarius. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it doesn't, at the very least, still subscribe and share. Subscribe because the next read might be for you, and share because you might be a messenger for someone you know who is in this situation. Thank you very much. Wish it was a better one, but in a way it kind of is nice. It's a backhanded nice. Catch you all soon.